Oh. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I am Teresa Gagnon, your yoga guide. Woo! Tyson, come here. He's barking at the door, wanting to get out. This may be the last transition or the, what's the word I'm looking for? The viewing from this studio space. I'm truly in transition, moving my space to my new studio. Absolutely. It is about time, but then again, it still isn't done. But you know what? Patience is one of my greatest things. Tyson, come here. Star, let the dog out. Why, eh? Anyways, today, Tyson, come here. Starla, kids, please let the dog out. Thank you. So on that note, there might be some more barking and some kids. Anyways, I had this dream last night, and it was a dream about my current situation. Literally, the current situations of the situations. And I can't focus. I gotta let the dog out. It's driving me nuts. This is called patience. Thanks, Starla. Children. That's the whole thing. The last YouTube viewing here. This is called life. It's not always going to turn out exactly how you imagined. Maybe it turns out better. Maybe it turns out that you need to learn some more lessons. So for me, my hip has been literally in a discomfort, and that is my right hip, and it's my sacral energy, chakra energy. It is the dance between the balancing of being. And I picked the World card early this morning, which really revealed the fact that there are beginnings, there's middle, there's endings, then there's new beginnings. So in my dream last night, this current situation that I'm truly, as you are all in, where there's just a lot of change going on. We're going through this change together as a whole unit, as a whole earth, beings, humans, spirits. We're growing, we're evolving. And what's happening is that nobody really has the answers. But the one really big, true answer is inside of your heart. Do you love yourself? Are you providing yourself care? In my dream, this situation, which is my macro, micro of my life, I was flying up above. And instead of going to the negative with the situation and throwing it all in the garbage, composting it and saying, okay, let's recycle it and let's go through this all over again, I decided I wanted to end that cycle. I really wanted to resolve some of the situations instead of doing the same old, and same old, and same old. So I decided that I would embrace what those emotions were. And some of them were of abandonment, of fear of not being enough, and anything else that came up. And I really embraced my character's self and other characters in this. There was deception. There was all kinds of energies, like a play going on. And I'm up above going, okay, do you really feel that being angry and holding that anger is going to resolve the situation? And the answer was no. So we resolved the situation. And then with gratitude, I resolved some of the other angsts that were going on, because Tuesday I went into the darkest of my shadows. And it was the people that really support me the most that helped me to come out of that. And I'm so grateful, because I am human and I only share the truth of my being. That in my practices of yoga, it's like, how do I be me when I'm carrying this anger, this hate? Literally, I had like a hate mask, a hate veil all over me, and it was sticky and I couldn't get out of it until I stopped. I listened to the I Ching, had a salt bath at 3:00 in the morning, and I realized it's like, I am the puppeteer. I am the one directing this. It was exhausting. And I realized that let me celebrate with gratitude and see the positivity. We're not always going to be up and up and up and up and up. Sometimes we're down. Sometimes we're so down, and we need those support systems, those friends, that community, that connection. We're not alone. And it's really important that we do reach out. and that we do support those that are in need. Yeah. So don't be afraid to ask for help, as I did on Tuesday, for when my shadow had really ate all my light up to the point where a little bit of light left. I'm like, light, shine bright. Let's get out of this. Let's get out of this. And so for all that it's worth, I'm telling you, I'm asking, I'm inviting, and I'm sharing with you that you're not alone, that we all go through these experiences. It was a complete eclipse of seeing all the stuff that needs to come to the surface. You know, it needs to come to the surface to deal with it. Just like anyone that's going through a 12-step program, we must admit first that there's a situation that needs to be addressed. Keep on stuffing it underneath your yoga mat isn't going to resolve it. It pops up when you least expect it. Like mine popped up on Tuesday. All of a sudden I was just angry. And then I was able to ask for support. And thank you for those who supported me, not by shaming me, but by loving me. We are all here together. Remember that. Let us continue to grow and evolve and share this light. Let it overflow the love. You can tell how tired I am. That really whacked me out. So from my light to your light, thank you. Keep on subscribing. Click that button, share, like, you name it. And again, this is probably the last time I'll be recording here. And hopefully you'll enjoy my new space. Stay tuned for teresagagnon.com. Namaste. You've got this. You've got it, people. We've all got it.